Welcome back guys to the new game review, and today we have the Airborne Empire. A few years ago I reviewed a unique city builder called Airborne Kingdom, a pleasant enough little management sim with a fresh angle of building a city in the sky. And the network interlinked platforms held up propellers, fans and steampunk tech that requires as much effort to keep it balanced as to keep it afloat. Now the developer is back with the Airborne Empire, breezing into early access with some relaxed, accessible gameplay, but a bit more of it. For the start, there's a bit more to the world and story now. Your city is set up as a kind of internet peacekeeping force, roaming of the skies over this land, helping out the various settlements with all the sorts of demands and requests. You begin with a small construct and steadily add it to the paths and buildings. The more you research, the more you can build, adding an academy, multiple hangars, homes, warehouses, factories, and forges. As you build more, you'll naturally add the weight, which can not only destabilize your city but also put the strain on the fans and propellers that keep it airborne and allow you to steer. The compensate you need to think about the counterweights and make room for utilities to stay aloft. Of course, all building needs resources, and so you have to build the homes to recruit workers from the land towns. Once you have plenty of these fellows, you can send them down to the street mine, the world below, moving through the forests, iron deposits, meadows, and lakes, among other things. Food is a concern too, as you need to keep everyone fed. Perhaps a little weirdly, the people of this empire are all 11 in appearance, even though they are on the planes and other flying machines to soar through the skies. Helping them rewards you with several boons, not least the ability to recruit more workers and thus become more efficient, but you won't just foraging for resources to keep them stocked up in the Airborne Empire, as the sequel also introduces proper combat. Well, sort of. Sky pirates will attack now and then, damaging your city and the towns below. You'll need to research defensive measures and even scramble fighters to take them down before they do too much damage. While it can be fun to have the little urgency and these pirates raids aren't hugely common, they're kind of to add with how tranquil the game is, and the cleaning up or repairing afterwards costs time and resources. Like Kingdom, Airborne Empire is at its best when it's chilled out. When you're milking about the clouds looking for ruins to explore, resources to glean, and the new towns to help like some city-sized superhero. If anything though, it just moves a little too slow for me, even when you fast forward it. Gathering resources is slow and movement is slower, though there are research projects to improve everything movement speed, to lift and even durability. The world is now much bigger, with a large world map and multiple different biomes offering new resources as well as different visuals. It brings a fairly dramatic sense of scale of Airborne Empire, which is in keeping with the sequel's title. After all, an empire should be much bigger than a kingdom, and that's really felt here. The horizon is always expanding, and with the scope for new adventures and new discoveries. Controlling the city is easy enough, though you don't have completely free movement and will usually feel anchored to your flying fortress. Building, however, is incredibly simple, allowing you to drop preferred blocks and then sit and watch as your townfolk waddle out in mass to construct the nodes. It's satisfying as a city builder to see your creation grow, and soon you'll be tweaking colors and appearances to personalize your city. That Airborne Empire has entered early access in more or less the same state that the first game is currently in. It's promising. It shows that the Wandering Band has a plan and is determined to build upon what the team has already done to deliver something just as fresh and compelling. Verdict 7 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching this review. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in the next reviews.